You're, yeah, Trevor, you're right on there.
I'm
Hi,
so
everybody.
excited. Hi.
I need to apologize. I need to take you all off screen because we have special intro sentences to bring you on with.
Sick.
But
Cool.
you can like wave goodbye as you go.
Okay, bye.
Okay. Everybody, welcome to Would I Lie to You, the game that was invented in Britain. Give me one. Where's your sentences? Bring them.
In the chat.
In chat.
In your chat.
No. So sorry. This is actually truly at this point a problem. Anyway, please welcome your first panelist, the guy who invented the phrase hello, Freddie Rivas.
Hi. I won't say the phrase I invented, but I will say hi.
Great. Thank you,
How's
Freddie.
everybody doing?
Freddie, thanks so much for being here. I actually have your California hot sauce in front of me here. Tell us about this hot sauce that you make.
Oh my God. Of course I will. I love hot sauce. I make it every year. This hot sauce is very fruit based. My wife said it's I was calling it fruit forward. She was saying it's fruit behind. So you taste the fruity stuff at the end. We got strawberries, cranberries, apple cider vinegar, OJ, Fresno peppers, salt, and dehydrated habaneros. And
Thanks so much.
Rapper themed. Okay, sorry.
No, thank you. Thank you so much for helping me stall.
Oh, good. Yeah, do you want me to talk about my hot sauce more? I'm not afraid.
No, we're good,
I can literally do an hour on my sauce.
No, we're good. Thank you so much. All right. She has thousands of dollars of gold buried in the backyard of her duplex home at 421 Baker Street in the Parkdale region of downtown Toronto. Shannon Lahaie.
Yes, hello. All of that is correct. Also, I just wanted to say quickly, I am a purchaser of Freddie's hot sauce. That bottle is almost gone, man. I have whipped through. It is. I give it a top tier recommendation. It's delicious.
This is a big night for me. Thank you,
Yeah.
Shannon.
I almost ran to grab the bottle. Like I was about to message you to be like, "Are you out?"
We sold out, but we're gonna maybe make a little bit more.
Great.
All right. He's seen Titanic.
Thanks, Shannon.
Sorry. He's seen Titanic in theaters 180 times. Edward Choi.
Hey, what's going on? And can we drive the conversation back to this hot sauce? Because I didn't get a bottle of this. What's up?
Edward, I'm so sorry. I won't give you a bottle because there isn't any left, but you can buy some if we sell more. It's good. I don't know what to say, Edward. I'm sorry.
It's so good, Edward. It's delicious.
There'll be another batch someday.
Okay, someday. I'll be waiting.
Right. Taylor Swift stole the idea of "It's me, hi, I'm the problem, it's me" from him, Trevor Campbell.
Hi, everyone. I'm the problem, apparently, and I'm okay with that.
Hi, I'm going to pop on screen just to show you, because this seems to be the most important thing to talk about. Freddie's hot sauce.
Give it to me.
Sames. Is it the prize if we win?
Well, I've eaten like a good.
That's fine.
That's not a problem.
Harry and give me the rest of the bottle, baby.
I'll put it on my Manscaped razor.
Oh yeah, hot and spicy.
Got a nice burn down.
Manscaped sells it like a straight razor. Okay, do your thing, man.
Great.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're out here scaping.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I'm not giving away this bottle. Sorry, it's precious to me, and I'm going to eat it.
Wow.
But what we do have for you is a Manscaped prize pack, of course,
What?
thanks to everybody's favorite men's balls grooming company, Manscaped.
Love it.
We love
We
them.
love Manscaped.
Yes.
Thanks for everything you've done, Manscaped.
Thank you for your service, Manscaped.
I'd be sick without you.
Oh
Oh yeah, wouldn't we all? I am gonna let you know the rules now. So, Would I Lie to You is a game where each of you, I will feed you a sentence in the private chat. We've got a private chat here that the audience cannot see. I'm going to feed each of you, when it's your turn, a sentence that is either one of your truths or a lie written for you by the incredible Matt McCready, writer for the stars. And
Now we love Matt.
Whichever, whether it's true or a lie, you're going to have to deliver it and defend it. So convince your fellow panelists that it's true, convince the audience that it's true, and they're going to have to guess after a little while. They're going to have to grill you, and they're going to have to guess if it's true or lie. Is that clear?
Yes.
100.
Understood.
Amazing. Okay, so let me, of course, everything is missing right at this point.
Okay, we can all pose.
Also, can we just quickly say thank you if you're watching, because that means you're not watching the White Lotus season 2 finale, in which case you're insane. Why are you here? But thank you.
Thank
Trevor,
you.
thank you and bless you for that.
I'm watching it. It's just behind the camera. I'm watching it right now. You've got 50% of my attention. Let's do this.
Okay, first up we have Freddie Rivas. Freddie, please look in the chat for your sentence.
I'm looking in the chat.
It's coming. Should be there. You see it?
Yeah.
In the private chat. Okay.
Yeah, I see it. Okay, so do I tell people the story?
Yes, so you read the story, and if it's one of your lies, it doesn't matter. You read it as if it's true. So you read the story and defend it.
Okay, here we go. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Am I ready, really? I was walking outside and I had to go pee really bad. So I went to piss in a snowbank and I slipped and fell in my own piss while I was still pissing.
Where outside was this?
This was at a street near my house when I was living at near Dundas West Station.
Was it daytime or nighttime?
Daytime.
Okay, did you slip and fall backwards or forwards?
I fell forwards and sort of turned as I fell and did not stop peeing.
Can I get more details about this street? Like, it was
Sure.
like you're peeing in a snowbank.
Yes.
Is it like just a resident, like just in front of someone's house?
Yeah, it was in front of a school.
Yeah, what?
No, it was in an alley.
Classic.
Near there was like a kind of like a taco truck thing. No one was working at the time. But I realized
It was during the day?
It was during the day. I realized I was not going to make it home. It was the winter and I had a bunch of clothes on and had to go pee really bad, like even when I left my place. And then it turned into like panic zone. And I was like, I gotta go. And I basically like looked around like feverishly and found like a quiet place in an alley and started going and didn't stop, and then also fell down and didn't stop.
Why did you did you start moving while you peed? Why did you slip
Yeah.
suddenly? What happened?
Yeah,
it
no
was
one's
a-
dancing while they're pissing.
I was sorry. I should have said I was doing jumping jacks. No, I just I guess I was like leaning forward too much, and it was really, really. It wasn't just like there wasn't just a snowbank because it's winter. It was also like a blizzard. It was like snowing like crazy, which I think allowed me to feel like there was some cover as well. To be honest, like you know what I mean. It wasn't a clear winter day. It was like very snowy and I guess icy. No, I don't. You know what? I don't even know if there was a lot of ice, but I just I slipped forward.
Interesting. Any other questions for Freddie before we guess?
I like these questions, by the way.
You
Make me
didn't
think about who I am.
Okay.
Sorry.
What I just okay, I guess like what
Sure.
did you get pee all over you, or did you just get snow on you? What happened after?
Yeah, I want to know the damage. What was the damage?
I got no fair. I didn't get pee like all over me. It wasn't like a stray hose. But I did get pee on my I think left leg. Let me say. It was sort of like as I fell forward, I didn't stop peeing and basically like kind of tried to get up and it got a little bit messy.
So you're standing. You already were midstream,
That's
and then you slipped forward and landed on your side. And
basically,
you started
yeah,
left leg.
yeah.
Okay.
I didn't fall like face forward into the. I didn't like snow angel into the snow. I sort of like, kind of like, fell forward / to the side, I guess.
Okay, I gotta ask now. Do we think? Let's go one by one. Shannon, do you think that this is true or a lie?
I think this is a lie.
All right, Edward.
I'm gonna go with lie.
A lie. Okay, Trevor.
I also think it's a lie.
Wow. Okay, very interesting. I can tell you with all certainty that this was.
No.
Oh, sorry, y'all. I'm really that person I was describing the entire time. I guess. Yeah,
That is
I
so
want to say I'm
humiliating.
good at lying, but I mean, I'm
Wow.
not really. So yeah.
You're supposed to be stationary. Why are you shuffling your feet?
Yeah, you don't move during the
I wasn't moving really. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was just like, my balance was off. I guess maybe I should have said I had like a big backpack of like, I grabbed a bunch of stuff from like the bodega. So it was like, you know, I was like,
Can I be honest? That sentence made me feel like, even though now I know it's true, that sentence only solidified my belief that it was a lie.
what? That
I should have mentioned I also happen to have a big backpack with a bunch of stuff I got at the bodega.
It's too specific.
It's too specific.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
It turns out that's who
Also
you
true.
are.
Yeah, I should like throw in a lie there. Like, I was whistling at the time.
Shannon, it's your turn to look in the private chat for your sentence.
Okay, yes. All right. Are we ready? Here we go. I made the prom dress for myself and 2 of my friends.
What do you mean the prom dress? Like y'all shared one?
No. Like my prom dress, like the dress.
Yeah, was it like 3 people in a trench coat style thing? Like
They're all on each other's
On
shoulders.
shoulder.
like Shannon can make stuff, so like I think that's a possibility, like a shared dress.
Yeah. No, I meant just like the dress for me, and then my 2 friends, I made their dresses as well.
Were they all the same dress though?
No,
Like 3
they're-
okay.
No. Each like variations of like what like we drew stuff out that we wanted to do, and we talked about it, and then we went like fabric shopping and stuff together, and it was a lot of like draping things to be like this, and then you pin and then sew it in place.
Did
What
they
kind
all
of-
send you their sizes?
No, they came over and I'd measure them. It was like we'd get together with snacks and stuff like that. We would do drawings and stuff. Like there'd be a night where we were doing that, and we do measurements, so we knew how much fabric to buy, and then we would plan a day to go buy the fabric, and then we'd have another night, like it'd be like movies on and stuff, while I'd be like cutting stuff or draping things on them to like see how it all fell, and then I'd pin everything into place and then be on the sewing machine. Wow.
So what was the
movie
trade?
on.
Were your friends just like cracking the whip while you did all this?
Esther.
No. I just really, really enjoyed sewing, and it just was this fun, like, I don't know, it was this fun bonding project. But I also like, I guess the trade was I was never great at makeup. They did my makeup for me, so that was something like they helped me get my hair and makeup all done, because I was never really great at that. But it never felt like a crack the whip. Yeah.
Who's next?
You raised your hand, and then it just made me want to raise my hand, so I'll go.
You just supporting me. I'll be fast. You said variation, Shannon. So were the dresses all kind of like, was there a theme or a central concept?
We all wanted things to be sparkly, so the I guess the only theme we had was like just like glitter was like our idea, because we had like we used a lot of glitter in our makeup too, but it was more like we just wanted to feel like we wanted that vibe, like that and it wasn't Charlie's Angels is the wrong word, and like it's kind of like that Totally Spies. It's like we're each of a same Barbie collection, I guess, is kind of what we were going for.
Like Bananarama?
I don't know Bananarama.
That's fine. Barbie collection's great. That's a better reference.
Okay, fair enough. So it was like that, but like by variations, I just mean like my one friend, she wanted a halter top dress, situation, but my other friend wanted one off the shoulder, and I did a tube dress.
Oh.
It's very nice.
Did anything go wrong?
Nothing really major went wrong. I mean, there was like a couple times where we pinned something into place and it wasn't exactly right, so I'd have to unpin it and restart, but that was not really that major.
Okay, what were your friends' full names?
Nice.
Both of them. And their prom dates.
Yeah, no, that's very fair. So Megan Slater and Maureen Stang.
Who do you like better and why?
These are good questions.
Yeah.
These we have to ask them at some point. So
No, that's fair. I'm still friends with Megan.
Oh.
Yeah, Maureen, I just like drifted apart. I truly don't even remember anything that happened. No, it's just like we went to separate universities and like separate places, and Megan and I went to the same university and just drifted.
okay, because you mentioned Charlie's Angels, and it kind of sounds like this girl group kind of situation. Did you have choreo at any part for the evening?
No choreo. Okay. I was not good at choreo.
It's a missed opportunity, but fair.
Fair enough. No, we just like really liked it. We felt very special that like we get to be like, oh well, our dresses we made, like I made, but like.
Did other people think it was cool?
Our friends were like cool, and like there were some like people that thought it was cool. There was a lot of people who really did not think it was cool, but that's fine.
Did you guys have dates, and did they have to match like with what you guys what you created?
No, our dates didn't have to match with us, but I didn't have a date, and Maureen didn't have a date for prom. Never mind.
You didn't have a date? That's kind of sus.
Yeah.
You said yours was a halter top. Are you wearing it right now under that cardigan?
No, mine was a tube top, but no, it's just
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
She's like,
this is the dress. Oh, that'd be fun. No, I don't have it anymore.
She wears it every day.
Trevor's question is, show me your prom dress.
That's right. Put it on.
Oh, yeah? Well, you still have it 15 years later, man.
Okay, what are we feeling?
Oh,
Freddie.
no.
Freddie, what do you think? True or lie?
I feel like this, if it's a McCready lie, like, cheers. I'm going true.
Okay. And Trevor?
I think it's true too, but Shannon told it in a way that makes me not trust Shannon.
Okay. Okay. Edward?
You know what? I'm going lie. Yeah.
Edward, lie. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
It ain't adding up.
Show me the dress.
No, I thought it really did add up.
I can tell you that this was big fat lie.
Yeah, it was a lie. Yeah.
Wow, the names impressive.
Yeah.
Edward wins a point.
Yay! They are actually just my friends' names.
Yeah, you drew from a real place there for sure.
Mhm.
It's
And
good.
This
true
was a
that-
good lie because you make stuff. So
Yeah, my mom made my prom. My mom made my prom dress, so I just used memories of that. So
huge.
There's no way you did that. Absolutely not.
yeah, no, that's a lot of work.
Bullshit.
I know, and it was like, they're not your friends.
Yeah, no.
Assholes. Ugh.
Okay, up next we've got Trevor. Trevor, please look in the private chat for your sentence.
Okay. I made the prom dress from. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. I almost got expelled from my very strict high school for skipping class to get a peppermint mocha.
What a bad
Okay.
kid.
Okay,
What?
I got.
Yeah, you go.
Yeah, I'll go right away. Did you always get a peppermint mocha?
No, I was more like a hot chocolate person, and then like mocha was sort of like a gateway into coffee. I liked coffee, but I found it a bit like too bitter. But then peppermint mocha, like 'tis the season. Am I right?
Yeah, you're damn right about that.
what were their grounds for expulsion? Like, what were they citing? Was it getting a peppermint mocha, or did they have use another?
Imagine they're like that of all. No, it was skipping class. I could have done anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did you skip class a lot?
I didn't go to school a lot. I don't know if you call it skipping. I was sick a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was the name of the school?
The school was called Catholic Central High School.
Oh, that
Catholic Central.
Yeah, Catholic.
Okay.
It's called Catholic Central High School.
It's where all the Catholics
I
go.
went to a Catholic school, and I want to know the school that's just called Catholic School.
Catholic Central.
Well,
Yeah,
this
usually there's always a saint name.
Yeah, I went to All Saints, which is fairly generic. So yeah.
That's pretty generic. Catholic Central is the one that's in the very middle.
Of what?
The Vatican.
The Vatican.
Yeah.
I went to high school at the Vatican.
Okay, that I
They're
believe.
so strict.
That I believe. Yeah, Sistine Chapel studies. Got it.
Yeah.
Who? Sorry, go ahead, Edward.
No, go.
Who caught you?
I think no one saw me go get the peppermint mocha, but I think just when I went to school again, what it was there was a security camera, I think, because I was like, how would they know I was not there? I think they watched security footage and then just saw me leave because it was very strict.
That's classic Catholic Central move, yeah.
Catholic Central.
Yeah, mass surveillance.
Yeah, I guess they would have, like, I don't know whose job that was to, like, watch the VHS feeds of a high school.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So your
VHS.
high school had security cameras.
Yeah. Well, I think, like, any high school probably has, like, cameras at the main entrances, right?
Oh, yeah. And they recorded all on VHS tapes.
Well, I don't know what, like, the bay looked like. But, I mean, I guess something. CCTV, is that what that stuff's called?
Oh, yes. What was the mascot for your school?
I think it was spoiler, I wasn't big into sports. Wasn't at a lot of the games, but I think it was like a knight. I think it was the Catholic Central Crusader.
Oh my God, I hope it was.
That tracks.
Remember the Child's Crusades?
We remember
Yeah,
the Crusades.
yeah. The Catholic Church did some stuff, so
They would, yeah, always marching, playing sports.
Okay.
What did you do to get out of getting expelled then, if you were almost expelled?
They were so Catholic about it. I think they felt guilty. I was pretty pathetic too, so I think I could really turn on like me for a mocha. So I just got suspended. It was an in-school suspension where I had to really like think about what I did and probably like write a letter or something. But I was not suspended. I was not expelled.
Had you gotten suspended before? Any warnings that you were reaching expulsion for missing so many classes?
No, I don't think so. I think they just came in hard with the smite.
Wow. You have to do a few Our Fathers, Hail Marys, all is forgiven.
Yeah, you know it.
Yeah, talk to the chaplain.
Whoa.
My Catholic school had a chaplain.
Oh, yeah? Wink, wink.
I don't know why I winked. I'm sorry.
That's true.
Hey, chaplain.
How are we feeling now? Freddie, what do you think?
I am going to go lie. Catholic Central. I don't know, man.
Okay. Shannon?
I guess I also feel lie, or it's a crafty hidden truth.
Okay. Edward?
You know what? When everyone zigs, I zag. I'm going to go true, baby. That all tracks.
Zagger.
It all tracks. I like everything tracks.
Especially the Vatican. I was sold as soon as I heard that.
Love those guys.
All right. Well, this story was...
I should have followed my instincts. There were some
Yeah.
vagues that I was like, he's too comfortable
Catholic
leaving
Central.
that so vague.
Catholic Central.
No, I should have. Yeah.
So good.
Okay, Edward, are you ready?
Oh yeah, I'm crushing this shit.
Yeah, Edward should pick first next time.
Smite
Okay.
this asshole. Okay.
Look in the private chat for your sentence.
Okay, what do we get? I saw a steelworker's massive penis in Arkansas. It was snowing outside, but has nothing to do with the story.
Okay.
Why were you in Arkansas? Can we start there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like after university, I worked for this software as a solution private company, and they offered, like steel mills. They keep track of logistics, like how many billets did we make today, or whatever. And we gave software that keeps track of that, and everyone on the supply chain, they keep track of their production, spits out all these reports, yada yada, a lot of boring stuff. But yeah, so they would routinely send us on site, and this steel mill was in Arkansas, okay, and it was called Nucor Steel, right? So like we'll be on site, I'm teaching them how to use the software, and keep in mind these are like big, burly, blue collar, generally dudes, okay. And there's this guy there that must have been like 6'8", 280 pounds, just a really big, generously big guy. And like I told him, hey, why don't you type in your password? And like his fingers would be so big, it would like smash multiple keys at the same time, right? And like after a while, his coworker behind me would say, hey, Edward, why don't you ask him what time it is, right? And I'm like, okay, hey buddy, what time is it? And he said, do you really want to know? I said, yeah, what time is it? So he gets up, unzips his pants, pulls down his entire pants and underwear, whips out his massive penis, wraps it around his wrist, looks at it, and tells me it's cock o'clock, okay?
I've seen that before. That's not a question. I've seen that before. So that tracks. Let me ask you this. Why, in your opinion, was his penis massive?
I mean,
Yeah.
it was not only long, but a lot of girth, a lot of thickness. Okay?
Give me a couple comps.
Comparisons?
Yeah,
Okay.
like what? Why to you was it just like, oh yeah, his is this particular penis was massive?
Yeah.
I think it's big to everyone, not just me.
Just
for
a
the
big
record,
thing. Yeah, okay.
I mean, I didn't get like a tape measure, but if I were to compare it to something, you know, when you go to the butcher shop, right, and you see like it's the ground beef's like encased in like these like, you know what I mean?
So, casings, yes.
Yeah, the casings.
Yeah.
Think of like if you really kind of extended one chunk and just like extended it really long. I'm thinking like
Are you talking about a sausage?
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I know.
No.
I'm like,
you can't call it a sausage because it wouldn't fit in a bun. That's for sure. Okay, I'm talking like maybe like at least like I'm talking like 8 to 9 inches. Okay?
This is like lean
Like an
ground
uncut
beef.
deli meat.
He was uncircumcised.
Okay.
That's
I
awesome,
have a quick
Shani.
question. You said you were like at the computer terminal when he did this. Was this in like a public place?
No, this was at the steel mill in the booths that they put them in. Like there'd be like steel billets going by, and they're in the operator booth where the computers are.
What's a billet?
A billet is like, it's when you mold. We start with molten metal and you mold it into a long. It kind of looks like an IB, but not really. They call it a billet because you need to. That's what they use in the construction industry to like build whatever the hell they're building.
These are all the same hand gestures you did for the penis, by the way.
Think of a butcher shop when you see a long piece of ground beef.
Let's talk about the snow a little bit. Did you see we got cock and clock, but it's snowing, or you know what I mean?
It was snowing in Arkansas. Yes, it snows in Arkansas. That tracks.
Like, did he also tell you that?
He didn't tell me that. I saw it on my way
yeah.
to
So
work.
you're like, it's snowing. Got it.
I didn't
Penis
just look
is massive.
outside the window.
Clock that as well.
Yeah.
Did you have to work with this person for a long period of time? Like, was this the only interaction you had with them?
No, I had to see him multiple times over 21 days.
Did he do it again, or was that the only time he did the penis thing?
No, that was the only time, unfortunately.
You didn't see him do it to anyone else?
No.
In 21 days, he didn't do it to anyone, but he did it.
Well, the punchline is already done, so there's no reveal anymore.
So the guy that asked you to ask him what time it is, what's his name?
Oh, geez. This was like a long time ago. I don't remember. Pick any kind of
It was
Midwest,
a long wait. How
Midwest
long time
white
ago,
name.
though?
I'm thinking maybe like I graduated 2013. I started work at 2014. So either 2014 or 2015. I honestly think pick any white name, Jerry or something.
Okay. I feel like I've been stalling coming back because I just keep wanting to hear about this. But at this point, we got to start guessing. So, Freddie, what do you think?
I'm going true. I've seen the cock and clock joke.
Oh.
People, someone's done it. Somebody did it to me.
A person did that to you?
Yep.
Man.
No, it's I don't know. Guys are weird. Like,
it's an epidemic.
Okay. Shannon?
Yeah, I'm also going to say true.
Wow. Okay. Trevor?
I think there were lies embedded in the story, but I think overall it's true.
The snow.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
All
no
right.
snow.
And it was a small penis.
True. All right. This story was...
Wow. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like
Huge.
you all stole a point there.
So weird.
That's the steel industry,
Oh no!
baby.
Yeah, it is. That is. It's not nice. Like,
Yeah, I come from Hamilton. I know many steelworkers and many steelworking families, and all of that made sense.
And none of them have watches, and all of them have huge penises.
I think we have
Everyone has
time
con-
for everybody to do one more story. So,
Okay.
Freddie, look in the private chat for your sentence.
okay. Cock a clock. I saw it too. Okay, here we go. I worked at Blockbuster Video, Jumbo Video, and an independent movie star called Mr. Movie 2.
At the same time?
No, separately.
Was there a Mr. Movie 1?
I don't know, but Mr. Movie 2 was in a plaza close to where I grew up, and me and, well, not my youngest brother, but my two older brothers also worked there, and we would get paid in Little Caesars, and we could take movies home. Yeah, it was well before I was allowed to actually work.
You got paid in Little Caesars?
Yep, the owner basically would be like, hey, he would basically give us Little Caesars pizza and crazy bread every time we worked there, which was like basically 2 hours. Like, it wasn't really work. We sort of just hung out and watched movies.
But you said you were underage while working there?
Yeah.
Okay, what was your responsibilities there?
I don't even really remember, because it was sort of like, this was a movie store that we always went to, and we basically just started, like, he would copy movies that me and my brothers would watch a ton and just give them to my mom. And then we started kind of hanging out there. And honestly, all I can remember actually doing there is getting these long elastics and firing them off a corner of a shelf.
Okay.
What was the most popular movie being rented at that time?
For us, it was, it's a sort of Karate Kid knockoff. I'm trying to think. I think it was called something 7, but it was a Chinese movie that was dubbed, and me and my brothers basically were obsessed with watching it. So, like, I don't know what everyone else rented, but that's what we rented.
Were you also a child when you worked at the other movie stores?
No, I was in my teens when I worked at Blockbuster, and I don't know how old I was when I worked at the other one, but like probably like 19.
Did you cite your previous experience at Mr. Movie Theater?
I don't think I did because it's like not a real job. It was like that was before I had like a paper route.
And
Jumbo Video was in Pickering.
Why did you leave? Why did you leave Blockbuster? Did you leave on good terms?
I did. I actually left Blockbuster to work at Cineplex Odeon. So I worked at like another movie place.
Whoa.
And my brother Miguel was an usher there. So we both worked there.
Did you, because Jumbo Video had famously the popcorn, but also the curtained off adult movie room. Did you ever sneak in there underage?
Yes. I basically like looked around there, but I wasn't underage when I worked at Jumbo Video.
Okay.
Yeah, I was 19, but I still like wasn't in there all the time, and I only worked at Jumbo Video for 2 months.
Why only 2 months?
Because I got the job at Cineplex.
Oh wait, I thought you said you got that because Blockbuster.
Honestly, busted. Does that ever happen? Okay, I mean, I left for Cineplex twice, and I think you should take in both. Both potential realities.
So is everybody ready to guess?
Ask Edward first.
Let's hear him out, guys. Let's hear him out.
I saw Shannon's face as soon as I said that. I was like, sick. Thank you, Rainbowscape. That's why after the first one I did, I'm like, trust me, like
amazing.
Once I start lying, shit falls off pretty quick.
Okay, so Edward?
But I was telling the truth. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead. That was true. Go ahead.
I'm going with a lie, but elements of truth sprinkled in there.
Yeah, there was.
Trevor?
Yeah, lie.
Okay, Shannon?
Lie. Yeah.
Okay. Well, guess what? Actually,
it's fucking.
That would have been such a good punk if it was true.
Yeah, if I ended by saying busted. You know what? I should have done that for
that's actually great.
My actual truth one. That would be great.
Oh, that's funny.
But that was true. The graphics were wrong. Go ahead.
All right, I'm just grabbing a sentence for Shannon Lahaie.
I'm like banished from this game.
No, you're doing great.
Yeah.
Shannon, look in the private chat for your sentence.
Yeah. True Rainbowscape.
All right. Once my Christmas was almost ruined by monkeys.
What's weird about that?
But this is Mariana's story?
This is mine.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
How old were you?
Oh, this happened in 2013, so I was 27? 26, 27? Yeah.
What type of monkey?
I don't know what type it was. So it was like a yellow, like fur monkey. I don't know what the name. I don't know what the name of it is. It was in Thailand.
Not. Oh, isn't okay? This was not in your home.
No.
Okay.
Wait, where was this? Sorry.
Thailand.
So what happened?
So I went on a family vacation with my ex's family to Thailand because his sister lives there. And they decided they wanted to do Christmas there with her. And so we went to this island in the south that we're doing a whole Christmas celebration. It was on a beach. And the monkeys started jumping and swarming into the area where the food was. And I was in there. And at first I was like, monkeys. And then one of the people working there was like, get out, it will kill you. And I was like, excuse me? I'm sorry, what? And we all had to like leave the area. And they it's not like they could just shoo the monkeys out. It was kind of like the monkeys have to kind of decide when they're ready to go. Like there's only so much we can do because it's kind of not worth it. We're like, oh, okay, cool. But they didn't do as much damage as we thought they were going to do. So it was salvageable.
Wait, they could have killed you?
Yeah, because there was enough of them, so they could have swarmed me because they just wanted at the food, and I wasn't alarmed enough for them, so they were trying to get me to like get the fuck out of here. Like you don't realize how aggressive these monkeys are.
Was any food salvageable at the end?
So all the food wasn't out yet. So the food that was out was gone, but they hadn't brought out all the courses. But it was like in the early stages of setup, and we're all kind of like looking around at how beautiful things were. Like it was like the beginning of it all. So not everything was out. It was sort of like people were arriving, and there were like drinks and stuff because all the little like units we were staying in were all along the beach. So it was kind of that moment, and we were early, so we were one of the few people there, and there were some small snacky things.
Had you seen monkeys in the trip already?
Yes, because we had done a zip lining thing earlier, and there were monkeys around.
Zip lining?
Good question.
Sorry?
Were the monkeys zip lining?
They weren't. Oh, damn it, that was good.
Roughly how big were these monkeys? Like with your hands?
Yeah, they were the size, I would say the size of like a small to medium dog. Like they weren't huge, but they weren't as big as a chimpanzee, but they were bigger than like a koala. Like
if you had to describe them like meat in a casing, like what type of meat would that be?
Okay, yeah. So it would probably be like a lean turkey.
Oh,
yeah.
Now you're speaking my language.
Yeah. Funny.
Yep.
They were like yellow fur monkeys, and they had like they didn't have the blue stripes, but that's the kind of, I don't know if that helps you visualize the kind of monkey I'm talking about, but they didn't have any like blue anything like that. They weren't like that, but they had like those like beigey patchy like face things here, and then it was like yellow, and they were just like
yellow fur and blue stripes is like straight up a thundercat. Like, is any monkey actually yellow and blue?
But I know that's what I'm saying. It didn't have the blue stripes. It's just that kind of that was the kind of monkey face in my brain that I was trying to.
Maybe you made them all prom dresses.
All right, it's time to guess. Freddie.
I'm gonna go true. I believe in the power of many monkeys.
Trevor.
Yeah, this is true because monkeys can actually do that. And I would say true no matter what because it's the 10-year anniversary of the IKEA monkey. Long may he reign.
Wow, beautiful.
Tribute.
Thank you.
Yeah. Edward.
Yeah, shit's not adding up. I'm gonna go lie.
Oh, we got the Edward Zag. It's
so zaggy.
All right, I can say that was
yeah. Yeah, really, it did happen. It did. It was all mild in the end. The biggest thing was we were in an enclosure that was like these like bamboos that were all together, so it wasn't a completely closed roof, and they were all literally above me, like climbing over, and I was like, oh whoa, and they were like, get out of there. What?
That does sound terrifying.
Yeah. Trevor, please look in the private chat for your sentence.
Oh God. Okay, so my nicknames when I was in college were Dinky, Dink Dink, and Rink-a-Dink Dinky were my 3 nicknames.
Explain.
I feel like start with the progression of the names.
Okay, so they all came off they're all from the same thing. You know how like you have one nickname and then like if a dog has one nickname but you call it like variations on the same thing. So these aren't for 3 different reasons. But this was a joke because in college, you can't tell this now because I'm sitting down, but I'm quite tall. And so I was just taller than the other people in my class, and I went to music theater school. So we had dance class. And I was like tall and kind of lanky and sort of awkward. So instead of being like small and like a petite dancer, people made fun of me for, sorry, distracted by this dog. Hi.
Convenient.
Hi. So people called me Dinky, like, oh, it's so small. But actually it was like a big, tall hurricane. And Dinky became Dink Dink and Rink-a-Dink Dinky.
Can I ask how it became Dink Dink and then follow up? How did it become Rink-a-Dink Dinky?
Honestly, that's not like it just like through repetition of saying it Because first it started with Dinky, and then it would just become like all like Dink Dink, Rink-a-Dink Dinky. Sir Dinks-a-Lot was one that I got. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Did you enjoy this nickname, or did you hate it?
I think I hated it, but at first I was like, I'm going to pretend that I find this fun and funny, because if I show that I hate it, then people are just going to latch onto it more. But I think people could tell I hated it.
Yeah, it became Rick-a-Dink Dinky, so.
Yeah, and by that point, it's just like, for fuck's sake.
Ugh, those musical theater bullies.
Listen.
Infamous.
It's like the Crusaders.
Okay. Did you ever try to encourage a different nickname?
For myself?
Yeah. Try and get them off the trace?
No, I think I just tried to be a better dancer, and it didn't work.
Hi.
A little
like dance.
I know. Call me Mr. Dance. No, I didn't. That's probably a good. I was 19 and 20 and 21, so no. I just tried to be cool and kept being Dinky Dink.
Can I get like maybe a bit of context, like where you were like were you ever walking down the street and someone was like Rink-a-Dink Dinky and you turned around?
I'm sure they did. This was in Oakville because I went to Sheridan College, so it was like not like the college population is big there, and you run into your friends everywhere you go, like the mall, RIP Oakville Place. It's still there, but like the good part, there was a big clock in the middle is RIP. Anyway, yeah, so people would say it out and around in the food court.
All right. What are we feeling? Freddie?
This one's tight for me. I'm going with, I think it was written in the same format that my lie was written in. So I'm going with a lie. But because of McCready, not because of you, Trevor.
Interesting. Okay. Shannon?
Yeah, I also am going to say lie. It sounds like something McCready would write.
Edward.
You know what? I've always heard musical theater has the best bullies, so I'm gonna go true.
Oh, another Zag.
This was
The Zags aren't working. The Zags aren't working.
Backfired.
I was in such a comfortable lead.
Freddie is in the lead with 4,
Wow.
and the rest of you are tied with 3 right now.
Ooh.
So, let me grab a sentence here for Edward.
Here we go.
A bit of a longer one. So.
It's just 6 nicknames.
Here you go, Edward.
I once was dating a girl, and her sister told me she always wanted to go to China, but I misremembered it as Chile. Months later, I bought her, as a surprise birthday gift, a trip to Chile. I only found out about the mistake 2 years later when I spoke to her sister again.
What was her sister's name?
Yeah.
It was Margaret.
What was her name?
Ashley.
How old were you guys?
We were either 15 or 16.
You bought her a trip to Chile?
Yeah, you're
Yes.
baller, dude. Okay,
15 or
how did you
16
amass
years old?
that kind of money when you were 15 or 16?
Listen, guys.
Are we gonna get it busted or what?
Listen, guys. This one was way too long. There are so many details. I was already sweating when I saw it in the chat.
Oh,
All right, do we want to guess? Or...
Hear me out.
yeah.
Hear me out. Why is there so many details in this one? Matt.
I thought you were going to pivot to like my parents paid for it or something.
I know. That was salvageable, man.
My parents
Yeah,
are
man,
gonna pay
that-
for it.
That was some blockbuster shit right there. man.
Yeah.
I love how even in the lie, Edward's like, my parents are too reasonable
know,
for that. Are you kidding me?
I feel like that would have been insulting to you guys. Oh, they'll believe my parents bought them. Not even me.
No, but they'll believe that you bought it when you were 15?
All
right.
Yeah, it's.
Are we guessing? Do you want to guess, or you want me to just go for it?
I think, yeah.
Zag.
Well then, all right.
Yes, thank you, Rainbowscape. Thank you.
Nobody guessed in that round. We're gonna have to keep the score where it is, which means Freddie with 4 points is the winner. Freddie,
Sick. Jumbo video.
You've won a Manscaped prize pack.
Amazing.
I don't remember what's in it. I think shampoo, conditioner, body wash, deodorant, lip balm, stuff like that.
A bunch of sharp stuff.
Keeping your balls and body.
Yes. And let me just shout out Manscaped. One time for my podcast with Sonar, I got a pack delivered to me, and I put one number wrong on the address, and it went to my neighbors, and they wrote redirect, and it didn't. So I had to go there and be like, hello, I'd like that giant pack of Manscaped things, please.
I just want to say, if I won, I was gonna shave my whole dog next time.
Dogscaped.
Nick trimmer, you could have done that without any nicks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys, for being here. Do you want to plug anything before we go, Freddie? What you got going on?
Yeah. Let me pug. Cock a clock. No.
Yeah.
I'm going to plug my podcast with Sonar. Me and Catherine Eicher do a WNBA podcast called The Pick-Up, a WNBA podcast. We have an episode coming out tomorrow. It was an emergency episode on the release of Brittany Griner, and it was. We've been covering that story for a long time. I'm very, very excited to record that podcast. So yeah, check out our podcast on Sonar.
Cool. Shannon, what you got?
You should also check out Killed to Death on Sonar. It's a great podcast. It's not my podcast, but I think people should listen to it. And then also, if you want, you can find me on Twitch. I have a Twitch channel. It's Phenomenon, but there's a 0 in there because it was taken. You just go to my Twitter and there's a link to it. You'll be fine. Yay! There it is.
Nice.
Cool. Trevor, what are you up to?
Hi, I also, I'm the problem. I also have a Sonar Network podcast. It's called You Made Me Queer. I bring queer people on to blame what made them gay. My next guest is a steelworker from Arkansas. He's mine.
Think of a sausage.
I get it.
Edward, how about you?
Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Edward Choi. I wrote it down here, but keep in mind the A is an O, so it's Edward Choi. That's right, because it's always taken. Great. And for the local people in Toronto, come out to Improv Holiday Brunch at Second City. There's one more show on Sunday. And check me out in Jingle Bell Ruckus on Christmas Eve's Eve, which is December 23rd on a Friday.
Amazing.
Peace.
I'm going to go to that.
Amazing. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. And I'll mail you a present, Freddie.
Thanks. Awesome.
I mean, the Manscaped.
Hey.
Bye.
Bye.
What time is it? It's cock o'clock.
You're obsessed.
Massive.
This podcast has been brought to you by the Sonar Network.